The first tip is to always stay calm. It's normal to be at least a little bit nervous. However, you can't let your nerves get the better of you in a test. Stop and take deep breaths, reconnect with the present moment, and cheer yourself on inside of your head. If you can't do this, watch what happens. As you're about to see, Millionaire contestant Nikki Jenda completely let her nerves get the better of her. Oh, and it's always a good idea to put your name on the top of the test right away so you don't forget.
I am shaking.
You are shaking?
I am shaking so much.
Shaking? What do you have to be nervous about?
I can't even remember my name right now.
It's Nikki Jenda.
Nikki Jenda. All right, I got one thing.
And you're here at Millionaire, and you're going to win $1 million. It's that simple,
sure.
okay? There you go. All right, Nikki. Let's take a look at your money. Okay, computer, please randomize the money and the categories to Nikki's questions. Now that everything is all shuffled, are you ready?
Music math. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Let's play Millionaire. What is the minimum number of six-packs one would need to buy in order to put 99 bottles of beer on the wall? 15, 17, 19, 21.
I know it's easy math, but I cannot think right now.
That's okay.
Jenda is unable to think due to the stress of the situation. If something like this ever happens to you in a test, a good thing to do is to try to reconnect to your body and get back in the present moment. Feel the sensation of your feet against the floor and the sensation of your arms against the desk. Really take deep breaths, reconnect to the present, tell yourself everything's going to be okay.
19.
Final?
Final.
It's not 19. It was 17. Oh.
There's no trick that's going to work for you if you have no knowledge at all going into your test. Watch what happens when contestant Lorraine Polio drops an easy question that you should have known from basic knowledge.
100. What punctuation mark is commonly used to introduce a list of items? Colon, apostrophe, period, exclamation point.
Okay. Bullet, I guess, isn't a commonly used word. So it would be C, period. Final answer.
No, Lorraine, it's a punctuation mark to introduce items. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry.
A common trap is not seeing the word not in the question. For example, you might get a question that asks, which one of the following is not correct? Watch what happens to this contestant on Millionaire when she doesn't read the word not correctly in the sentence.
Which of these is not a piece of jewellery commonly worn to symbolise a relationship between two people? A, engagement ring. B, anniversary ring. C, wedding ring. D, burger ring.
I'm going to go with B on that one, Eddie, the anniversary ring. Although burger ring's an interesting one.
Have another look. Which of these is not a piece of jewellery commonly worn to symbolise a relationship between two people?
B. Should I get it?
Whitney.
A relationship. Wedding and engagement, Eddie.
Which is not a piece of jewellery. Not a piece of jewellery.
Burger ring. Oh my god. Oh my god, Eddie, that is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me.
You've probably heard before that you should always go with your gut. While this is generally speaking good advice, the better rule is logic first, gut second. If you have a gut intuition that an answer is right, slow down and think it through logically and make sure you can confirm it logically. Watch the disastrous result when this contestant fails to do that and goes with their gut answer without thinking it through.
When attacked by predators, which of these animals will often activate a large gland known as an ink sac? Cheetah, squid, owl, Paris Hilton.
Owl, C, final answer.
I'm so sorry. You knew after you said it, Lovey. I'm so sorry.
Another way to avoid making stupid mistakes like that one is to slow down and use process of elimination. The key rule is that if you can make an argument for why an answer is wrong, cross it out. Never eliminate an answer just because it doesn't seem right. On tests, you never want to rely on your intuition unless all else has failed. If only this contestant had slowed down and used process of elimination to really think through his answer choices, well, maybe he'd have a different story to tell. Instead, we've got the falling train wreck right in front of us.
I will say B, water flow, final answer. What?
Oh, Chase knows electric current. Oh, Chase, I'm so sorry. Oh, darn.
Here's a good example of reasoning your way through a question from someone who needs no introduction, Rosie O'Donnell.
Martha Graham is modern dance. I'm going to talk it out, Reach.
Yeah, go ahead.
Martha Graham is modern dance. Ruth St. Denis, I've never heard of. Isadora Duncan. It's probably not right. I'm guessing it's D, Agnes DeMille. I'm not guessing, I'm 50-50.
What does that mean?
No, I mean, I'm 50% sure,
Yeah.
but I don't want the 50-50. I'm thinking it's D.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yes, you're right for $125,000.
It's good to be confident going into your test, but you don't want to be overconfident. No matter how smart you think you are, or how prepared you think you are, you always want to treat the test with respect and be humble. If not, you might end up looking and feeling kind of like this guy.
I'll tell you what, when I remember watching Millionaire as a little kid with Regis hosting the show, and it was such a phenomenon. 10 million people watching a show about smart people every night, celebrating being smart. And I thought, you know what? Maybe it's not so bad being smart. Maybe it's not bad being a nerd. Maybe it's cool to be smart. And I followed that all the way, and I just graduated from medical school.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Maybe some lingering bills from med school we need to pay off?
Perhaps.
Let's take care of that today. This is what you're up against. 14 questions from $500 all the way up to $1 million. Of course, you're going to have your 3 lifelines to use. You know how those work?
Yes, sir.
You ready to go?
I'm always ready.
Without further ado, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Brenton, good luck.
Thank you.
Here's your $500 question. Snapping selfies in kitchens you can't afford and taking a meatball break are 2 things BuzzFeed says every 20-something does on their first trip where? To Paris, to London, to Rome, to IKEA.
I'll tell you what, I think they do serve meatballs in IKEA. And I don't think that's the right answer, though. So, kitchens you can't afford, meatballs, sounds like it's got to be Rome to me. In fact, if I win $1 million, I would love to take a trip to Italy. I'm going to say Rome, final answer.
Brenton, it was IKEA. It was IKEA. Oh no! Oh no! Oh man! So sorry. We're going to be right back. More Millionaire right after that.
We're now at the end of the video. Thanks again for watching. If you saw something that you liked, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Good luck on your tests.